And we're back. I hope other people come back too. So I was just gonna put some water in the locomotive. So we'll go over here and stand about here and back up the locomotive to us. Here it comes. This takes a bit of doing. There is some flexibility in the nozzle, but here we go, and about there. First we have to open up the flap. Then we need to pull the nozzle down to the locomotive. I'm going to look inside the water tank and make sure the water is going into the tank. It is. We're full already? Okay, we weren't very empty. Basically, that's how you put it in. And when you start to get, when you get that effect coming back out of the water tank, you know it's full. But let's go for a drive now. Make sure that we have enough wood in the locomotive. Okay, we're in reverse. Brake is off. We're going backwards. And off we go. Do feel free to say something, ask questions if you want in the chat box. This section is another one of my extremely long splines that I've tried laying. Managed to make it all the way from the junction to the switches that lead into the yard and the depot. Actually, it turned out to be a better course than the one that I laid by manual. However, we're coming up to a point where I'm going to have to make sure we're going the right direction. Really good. Here's the first switch. Let's put on the brakes. Okay, it looks like I'm going the right direction. Yes. Okay, I will be going the right direction. Brakes off. And off we go onto the new bridge that we just built. And on up to the logging camp. I could straighten this out a bit, I think. So let's do that. Let's straighten this out. Off. Brake. Go back the other direction. I don't know what's going to delete when I go to delete this. Brake off. Forward. down to the other side of these switches down here. I don't know what chunks of track will disappear when I do this. It could be very strange. Out the cab and see what's going on here, because there's an S-bend here and it's kind of annoying. But I'm not going to be deleting the switch, so I can park the engine here for the moment. So let's get rid of this here. Okay, and we'll get rid of this too. Now let's go back here. I'll pick up from here like this, like this, like this. Not in circle mode. So we could just keep going. So we keep going, keep going. As soon as we find the end of the bridge, which I think is where, and you can see that it kind of is like going, hey, where are you going? Okay, here we are. And now we'll hook in. And now let's see what it looks like. Okay, well, we're going to do some trimming as we walk back to the locomotive because we need to. Oh yes, that's much better. There's no weird little S-bend in this section of track anymore. It's very pretty and flows. Okay. How are we doing on... Oh, I'm still leaning out of the cab. There we are. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, good. Okay. And backwards. Oh, brake. Already much better. Now we set up the 2% grade. come into the firewood deep or the logging camp. Let's kill the throttle. We'll put on some brake. Take off the brake. Let's go stand on the car because I want to try these out. Well, hello and welcome to my stream. If you have any questions, you can ask them in chat. I'll be happy to answer them. Let's see, we're going forward. Take off the brake. Not very much power because we're not going very far. And I'm going to just leave this console open. It mutes the sound when you're using the screen, and this is an exterior program called Railroads Online Extended. It allows you to take control of your train and be anywhere other than in the cab of the locomotive. The game itself, Railroads Online, does not have facilities to do this in it, but that's okay. That's not what they wrote it to do. Okay, let's get rid of this one because we're actually not going to be using this locomotive for now. I want to get out the other one. Let's run that one along the line and see what happens. And there's this little thing, and they've never gotten rid of it, where there's a pointer, but you can't see the pointer. So if you've been building and the pointer disappears, all you have to do is hit the G key, bring up the build menu again, get rid of it, and now the pointer is back. I'm trying to find something to show that the pointer is an orange plus sign in the middle of the screen. Okay. And flip the switch back the other direction. Get up here. Oh, gotta go back and feed this locomotive because it's been sitting this entire time and it's burned off its firewood. But it's still hot, so it can go someplace. Now we're on the logging train with the Baldwin 060 tank engine. We're going to run back to the switch. Actually on the other side of the train. See, this one is pretty well detailed too. According to the information that's provided for that locomotive, those were built in the 1870s. And it's just a little switching engine, or as the English say, shunting engine. Now, let's go back the other way. So, the locomotive is pointing in this direction. So, going up and over. Yes, yes, Death Killer, that is, the control panel is Railroads Online Extended. However, in the beta branch, it does not show the track on the map. It shows where the train is, it just doesn't show the track, and you can't put the switches. Well, once you've downloaded the program, hang on, let me stop the train, because I'll lose control of it in a moment. Okay. So, you're running Railroads Online. You have to run Railroads Online first. And then you run Extended in the background. And how you do that is, let me flip screens around here. Okay. We'll go cold here. So, okay, I don't have it running now. I've exited the program. First, you have to have Railroads Online running. Then you can Alt-Tab back to your directory where you have all your games. Here are all my games. Oh yes, I play Fallout 4 and a whole bunch of other things. But okay, so here's Railroads Online Extended. We'll just go power that up. It's loading up, and here's your startup screen. And you gotta make sure that you're all up to date, because there are plugins to run the various features. But you want to be on the home screen, and then there's this big button in the middle, attach. So you go attach, and this is, I'm just describing how you do it locally. Okay, if you wanna have other people join you online, there's more to it. You can see there's a section called share section, and so you go there and you fill in stuff. Anyway, so now I've got it running. Let's Alt-Tab back to Railroads Online, and up here you can see up in the corner is a diagram of the train and the station I'm at the moment. This is because, you don't see any track, but this is because I'm running the beta branch and not the original program. In the beta branch, the track doesn't show up. But if you're running beta branch and you have original track, the track will show up. Anyway, so, but when you want to, if you want to control your train, then you hit F1. You can change that to be any key you want, but I still have the default of F1, and that will do this. And to make it actually work, you have to actually you go to the screen and you click so that you can't move in the screen anymore. And you have to do it. I have to do a Control R, which will reset Railroads Online Extended, and then you get this. Then you get the map view with no track, and then you can just click. You click on the engine. The engine icons always have an arrow on one end of them, and that's what direction is forward. And then see, here's the Baldwin 06220, and open controls, and there's your control panel to run the locomotive. So now we can continue. Did that answer your question, by the way? It's kind of a fast answer to that. Now we're, oh, yep, okay, I'm still on the train. Was it clear enough? Some of the things that I have to do may not be the things that you have to do. Because different people are having different situations depending on things like their processor and stuff. Version of Windows, etc. I'm running Windows 11, and I don't have an i7. I have an i7 equivalent. One of the nice things in the most recent patch to Railroads Online Extended was they fixed the speedometer so it actually updates as you're moving. There was a time it was kind of stuck, and you'd have to open the control window, then close it, open it again, and then you kind of get what speed you're kind of going at the time you open the window. And of course you don't want to exceed 16 miles an hour very much, otherwise you're going to derail your entire train. Are you actually a Railroad Online user? Deathclaw? Or Deathkiller? Rather, sorry. Been playing too much Fallout 4 lately. Boy, this is a whole lot nicer than when I first laid this track down. Have it more straight, no S-bends in it, have a better grade. Gee, if I wanted to add in this Y that I was thinking about putting in here, now I can do it. Although I just laid this enormous spline here, so I'd have to break that up. Let's give it a little more power. Oh, good. So, how did I just pop up in random videos about Railroads Online, or were you searching for Railroads Online and that's how I came up? I'm curious about that. Okay, let's go back the other way. Reverse. Let's go floor it. Ah, cool. As I don't have a regular schedule that I do these. In fact, I just started streaming, doing this a few days ago. And I'm not really entirely 100% sure how I should go about advertising so they can get more viewers. I want to be helpful and answer questions. I will say that I don't know everything about the game. I am trying to figure out some new, things about the beta branch, like how far you can go with a spline, etc. I know it says someplace, but I didn't read. I haven't read all the updates, so I'm not real up to speed on that. But I figure I'm more like the average gamer who's just going to grab the game, start it up, and start playing it and go, oh yeah, okay, that's how that works. I always like this, running down a train that's moving by you and you kind of stay in the same spot. Okay, I do very much like this improved bridge. I'm gonna have to go through and fix all the other ones because I don't like the natural wood look. They kind of, I like this better. I've never really had a problem with this game running on any of my machines. When I first started running Railroads Online, which was pretty much real soon after it had initially come out and was, early access. I was running it on an i3 with like 8 gigabytes of memory, and it was working. It just didn't have the scenery turned all the way up. But I could turn up aspects of the scenery and it would work okay. It just was kind of laggy when playing with other people. I haven't really had a chance to play with other people since I got my supercomputer, as I'll call it. So I don't know how that's going to affect performance. I do have I'm not sure how fast my internet goes because it's actually my roommate's internet. Are you on Discord? Then we can actually talk. And I'm not sure what I'm set to right now. I actually do have a Discord channel, but not many people are on it at the moment. In fact, I think it's just me. But actually, we'll have to do that coming up because I'm actually pretty close here to stopping for the evening, pretty much, because I need to get an early start at work tomorrow. Boy, the brakes are not very good on this locomotive. Um, but I'd like to do that. Let me see if I can figure out how to get up my Discord so I can tell you how to find me on Discord. Uh, I think I'm just Crummit on Discord. How to do this? Can I Alt Tab over? No. Show me desktop. Do do do. Oh wait, I know. Blink. Yes, so there I am. Kermit Valley Railroads Online is my Discord channel, and I am Crummit. Are are you Death Killer 9437 on Discord? Okay. I'm not very good with this. The green thing. Am I even close? Not that. Okay. Not that either, I'm guessing. Okay, now let's see here. I've completely lost track of what screen I'm on. Oh, wait, where'd my train go? Do do do. Forward. Power. Brakes. Now I just have to figure out where I am. One moment, please. Do 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 do. You will find me on US Philadelphia on stream. But I have to exit the game and reload, so I'm going to end the stream. But we're connected. See you in a few. Anybody else who happens to be... Oh, it's just you. See you in a couple minutes.